everybody, welcome back. I went and got new countertops because I have to replace them. The former tenant decided to epoxy everything and did a really terrible job, and I'll show you that in a second. You know, there's gaps and you know, it just didn't pour evenly, and so I've got to take this countertop out and take what's left of the original kitchen, which is this countertop, out as well, and I've got to install those countertops. Now these are flats. They don't come, a flat is one that doesn't come with the backsplash, and it comes separate, the backsplash does. So does the banding that goes on the raw edge. I've got to take this off, and let me take you down here. So as you can see, that's where the liquid, the epoxy, rolled off, and it hit something that didn't allow it to run smoothly down. So it just left all these holes. I mean, it's just a crap job. I mean, see the marks in it and all that kind of stuff. It's just really a bad job. And he repainted the kitchen. He put a satin on a high gloss. We've been through that. So the paint chips off, just adding more work. So that's what I'm up to. So what I'm going to do is I need to look at the camera, I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to score all this, and I'm going to take the sink out if I can. Well, actually, did he redo this? Let me see the piping. I am going to shut the water off at the main. We're on well here, so all I gotta do is just shut it off at the well. And thank goodness that it's primed. It'll stay primed. I don't have to worry about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and score everything, and then I'll go shut the water off. Well, my blade came out. It's always something. I can't get in here to do this. I am not a plumber. I can't get the water lines off. I guess left is loose, and I mean right is loose and left is tight. That's obviously what's going on here. There we go. And the sink clogged, the kitchen sink, and he lives like in a 1950s ranch style home, and he got underneath the sink and was trying to undo the piping, and he kept saying, why am I burnt? Why are my feet burning? Why are my feet burning? I'm like, I don't know. And what it was, they put the ground wire to the pipe, and it was going through his body and grounding out at his feet. That could have been bad. So, I'm telling you, it's no wonder plumbers charge you this much. This is a pain. I made like a billionth of a turn 90 times already trying to get this off. There's got to be a better system to plumbing than this. Somebody has got to do better. with design. I saw a guy use a heat gun on pipe and bend it to where he wouldn't have to make all these weird 45 or 25 degree angles, you know, get all those pieces and parts and glue it together. Alright, now that I've got all the silicone, and I mean it was gobs and gobs and gobs of silicone. I went around the sink, cut all that, and then I ran around the backsplash, got all that. I'll get that last piece over there. It's independent from all of this. So I may use my sledgehammer. I'm not trying to be, you know, showy or YouTube-y. I mean, HGTV. Woo! Can't do it. So before I try to take this countertop off, I've got to figure out how, if it was even, I don't know if he glued it on. I think, yeah, it's glued with liquid nails. Maybe not. Let me see. I don't know how he put these countertops on. They're supposed to be screwed down. Well, they don't feel attached. All right, we'll try to get the sink out. Oh, I gotta take all the plumbing off. Oh, God. Just keeps getting better. I can't believe he screwed that up. What a loser. Oh. Okay, so what I got to do now is figure out how this kitchen countertop was attached to the cabinets. You know, whether it's silicone or liquid nails. This should be interesting. Hopefully it's silicone. But knowing who I'm... What? Okay, it doesn't feel attached at all. Alright. Let me clear everything off. So let me get all this crap cleaned up. Alright, the reason why I have to replace this countertop is because this is the original countertop. There used to be like metal banding that went all the way around it. It was gold, I remember it. But as you can see, that when you put on new countertops versus the old, there's a huge height difference. So I contemplated shortening this countertop or this cabinet by about an inch and just letting one countertop be just a little bit lower than another one. But I don't know how bad it would mess up the integrity of the cabinet if I did. But not because of a height difference, but I don't want to 45 these countertops, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You know, when you get a countertop, because when you get a countertop in the corners, you'll see that it's 45 like that, which is preferable for me to do, but with limited skills and tools, I'm going to have to do a butt joint, which was what was done here. And I know it's unattractive, but if done correctly, if I lowered it, it would look intentional. If I lowered this cabinet, it would look intentional, and I'll show you that picture. So, if I weren't so daggum scared, I would just 45 it. The cut, I'd have to turn the cabinet up. I mean, I would have to turn the countertop upside down after I use masking tape on my cut, and 45 it, and then 45 the other one, and butt them. But I got to think this through before I start with any saw. So that's the way I want to do it. But if I can do a butt joint to where it looks intentional, that one was supposed to be lower than the other, that would save a lot of time, and I think I can pull it off. Let's see. Days of September, I'll hook you up. Look at this. Look at that. See, that's what the counters used to look like. I'll show you. A sand color. I just don't get it. Oh. Let's see how this counter's attached. All right, it's nailed up from the bottom. Okay. I need the persuader over here. When he put the screws back in, did it so hard it cracked every one of these. So now they don't have anything, the screw doesn't have anything to grab onto. So I got to move the hinges, I got to glue them on somewhere over here. I'm not going to try to screw it back in because it's just so flimsy. it's still stuck somewhere over here. Okay, that's one down. Now, the one with the sink in it's probably going to have to be cut in half where the sink is, because I don't have the body strength to lift it up. So let's just take a moment and look at all that is roaches. And see how discolored it is? That's roach poop. Same thing here, dead roaches, roach poop, anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I am definitely going to put caulk all the way down or something. I don't know. I got to figure out a way to prevent this from happening. But I'm going to have to leave all these because this is what helps me hold the countertop down. Wow. There we go. I'm telling you girls, if you don't have this tool right here, telling you girls, if you don't, or anybody, if you don't have a tool like this, you're missing out. Wow. You probably can't see it. Let me try to lean you back. Alright, there's a screw right here. I'm going to try to get a light. I just don't have any light over here. See that right there? I got to get that off. But you have to use a socket. And this one on the first attempt is absolutely correct. Can you believe that? And of course, the extension for this is broken. Got my cell phone, so I had to go buy an extension, and I think I put the wrong one on here. I think it's this one. Oh, there's something going on outside, and I'm getting kind of worried. That's not it. I don't know what I did with the right one. I thought it was this one. It is. Alright, I got it. I think there's a guy out there having a serious problem, and that is not going to work. Oh. Boy, this one's going to be a pain in the wazoo. Let me show you. See this? The whole drawer had to be cut on one side so it could slide out from under the sink. Let me show you. I got to take this drawer out, and the whole half of this drawer was cut out. See it? Because the original sink is missing. Oh, God. Oops. Where are all these screws coming from? That's weird. Oh, there's 2 on this side. It just keeps getting better. This is not what I wanted to do today. Let me see if they're just hand tightened. I would luck out if it was. There's a guy across the street having some kind of meltdown in a Chevy SUV. So I had to close the door because I wasn't really sure what all was going on. And I'm not left-handed, by the way. Yeah, I can't see what I'm doing. I have just the mind that I can't get this one off. It's like it's rounded off or something. See, what I need is I need this tin right here. And I need it really long, but I don't have that because that screw is longer than this part right here. So let me see. It may work on this one. I think it's too short. Which, if I were smart, I'd just get my oscillating tool and just saw that screw down. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to saw the screw down and take the nut off. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, God. All right. Now that I shaved that bolt down, why is it so long? I mean, seriously. It's still too hot for me to reach up there. I mean, just one turn. It's hanging on exactly where I cut it, so I know it's barbs holding it. There it goes. Whew. All right, and from the looks of it, I don't know. I have lost so much weight, my shoes don't fit. All right, ooh, don't sit up there. There's nothing up there to hold it. All right, so what I did was, I don't know if you can see me. Where's my phone? Okay. So what I did was I cut that bolt down right here so I could get the nut driver on it, and ditto for that one over there. But I look up and I see these. And I'm like, oh dear God. And I can't even get my hand in between the sink and this carcass. So let me see what I can do. I just want to see what is holding this thing down, why I can't pry this out. I don't see any screws anywhere. Oh, I see a shitload of cotton. That's what it is. Get something under here. Okay. Now. Oh my gosh, at the caulk, guys. Unreal. Oh, it broke right where I cut it. Scored it. Oh, that's good. I can't get my pry bar down in here. Yeah, keep on coming out, baby. I don't know what's popping underneath there, but something is. I'm scared to try to reach under here and pull this out because I want it to slam back down and pinch my fingers. I've done that with paneling before. That hurt. Oh, let me go get my flat bar. Y'all, I cannot figure out why that. I bet you it's caulked in the back. And I can't. Okay. All right. Why is it still stuck? I don't get it. Oh, okay. Well, it's stuck by like 3 pats of. I need you. I can't figure out why it won't come back. I guess it's glued back here or something. I don't know. I can't figure out because I've never done this before, and it's not screwed anywhere. I don't guess I can save this countertop. I tried. I don't want to damage the wall. I guess I gotta quit being nice about this and just daggum do it. So I think what I have to do, if I can't get it out there, I'm just gonna have to just sledgehammer it. Because this is really taking up a lot of my time that I could be doing something else. Because I can't figure out why it's not coming up. It just doesn't make any sense. Oops. Finally. I have no idea what that was stuck on. I'm curious. Well, I broke it. All right. Done. Wow. Now I know why people just sledgehammer the daylights out of it. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I am going to reuse the sink and its faucet. Faucet's brand new. I guess that's for the garbage disposal. So before I put the countertops back on, which isn't going to happen today, I should clean all this out, dress it up a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer. See if that outlet works. If it doesn't, I need to put a blank on it. And yeah, this is as rickety as it gets, but it's paneling. Look at all the caulking. I've got to pick every bit of this off. And this is not latex, this is silicone. Unbelievable. Look at that. Who did that? Anyway, so that's what I'm got to do. And I need to close that in too, because I think maybe a mouse or something could get in there. I don't know. But never ever paint your pipes. Never do it. Don't paint it. I don't care how bad it looks. Don't do it. Because if ever there needs to be a repair, the glue won't stick to the paint. So, and I need to do something about that down there too. That just looks bad. All right.